Exodus narrative was a common motif in Martin Luther King's speeches and writings. He used the narratives to get, to a great extent, to motivate African Americans in their struggle for freedom from racial oppression. He saw himself in the role of Moses, fighting for his people against the Pharaoh of the day, the Jim Crow laws of the South. In Dr. King's 1968 "I Have Been to the Mountaintop" speech, he encouraged everyone to stay united during the struggle with the following words. From "I've Been to the Mountaintop," April 3rd, 1968, Memphis, Tennessee. "We got to stay together and maintain unity. You know, whenever Pharaoh wanted to prolong the period of slavery in Egypt, he had a favorite formula for doing it. What was that? He kept the slaves fighting among themselves. But whenever the slaves get together, something happens in Pharaoh's court, and he cannot hold the slaves in slavery. When the slaves get together, that's the beginning of getting out of slavery. Now let us maintain unity." Let us maintain unity. I'd like to invite forward dear friend and congregant Joy Getzenberg, who will be doing something very, very special. In remembering Martin Luther King's death, a rabbi and a cantor put together the chanting of some of King's speeches into Haftarah trope. Now, normally Haftarah is done on Saturday, and it connects with the Torah portion, and this is a little bit out of the box, but you know what? Nothing great came from just the status quo. So I'm going to, before Joy begins chanting, if you would, engage with me in the blessing we use to engage in the study of Torah, because Martin Luther King's words were Torah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen. We are on the move now. The burning of our churches will not deter us. We are on the move now. The bombing of our homes will not dissuade us. We are on the move now. The beating and killing of our clergymen and young people will not divert us. We are on the move now, like an idea whose time has come. Not even the marching of mighty armies can halt us. We are moving to the land of freedom. I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. I still believe that one day mankind will bow down before the altars of God and be crowned triumphant over war and bloodshed, and nonviolent redemptive goodwill will proclaim the rule of the land. I still believe that we shall overcome. We've got some difficult days ahead, but it doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to have a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will, and He's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land, and I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Tov me'od. Tov me'od. Toda rabba.